गुड इवनिंग। आज आपको इचिमुकु के कुछ बेनिफिट्स के बारे में बताएंगे। हाउ बेसिकली इचिमुकु विल हेल्प यू। इट हैज़ ए ATR, एवरेज ट्रू रेंज, it has a it has मोमेंटम इंडिकेटर। ATR के साथ इट हैज़ 1 सेकेंड मोमेंटम इंडिकेटर। It has volatility indicator. Volatility indicator. Now, all these three things we will study today. So, in order for you to understand that what is ATR, you need to understand what is inside the Ichimuku. One of the key part of the inside the Ichimuku is that it has five parts in it, and let me go and put that. Where is Ichimuku cloud, and let me put this as an histogram, and let me go to and remove conversion line, baseline, lagging span A, span B, lagging span I need. I will take this as blue and remove all other things. Okay, lagging this is, they call it as 1 second. ये लोग वेस्टर्नर्स ये लोग बोलते हैं लैगिंग स्पैन करके। लैगिंग स्पैन मतलब लैग मतलब पिछला, स्पैन मतलब वो लोग स्पैन करके उसे देते। इसे गोइची होसोदा ने शिकाओ स्पैन करके, शिकाओ करके CHIKAUO शिकाओ स्पैन करके गोइची होसोदा ने बोला था। और उसका थोड़ा जो ग्रामेटिकल या सही शब्द जो है अभी मेरे पास नहीं है। वो शिकाओ बोलते हैं, क्योंकि वो जापानीज लैंग्वेज का है, तो उसको कन्वर्शन में हमेशा एक ग्रामेटिकल एरर होती है, तो माफ़ कीजिए। आप इसे लैगिंग स्पैन ही पकड़ के चलिए। ये लैगिंग स्पैन जो है ये क्या कैलकुलेट करता है? इट calculates price of previous 26 period in the past relation to current। यानी कि ये क्या कैलकुलेट करता है पता है आपको? ये प्राइस को कैलकुलेट करता है 26 पीरियड पहले प्राइस कहां था आज के प्राइस में। ठीक है, ध्यान रखिए ये ETR की जैसे काम करती है। और एवरेज ट्रू रेंज के बारे में आप अगर कोई इंडिकेटर डालोगे तो आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा ATR क्या है करके, क्योंकि ATR बाय एंड सेल सिग्नल नहीं देती है। लेकिन जो ये जो है, दिस बेसिकली गिव्स यू कंफर्मेशन ऑफ ट्रेंड चेंज। बेसिकली ट्रेंड चेंज हुआ कि नहीं हुआ ये बता देता है। इसका कैलकुलेशन इतना है कि समझो कि आज का प्राइस ये यहां पे है, इसका 26 पीरियड पहले प्राइस कहां था। ठीक है, वो रिलेशनशिप बताता है, सिर्फ रिलेशनशिप। लेकिन इंटरप्रिटेशन जो गोइची होसोदा ने बोला था कि अगर ये जो शिकाओ स्पैन इस प्रीवियस प्राइस के ऊपर है, सो इट इज अ बुलिश सेंटिमेंट। इफ द प्राइस इज बिलो द प्रीवियस प्राइस, ये प्रीवियस जब ये प्राइस यहां हो रही थी तो ये समवेयर यू वुड हैव सीन द प्राइस वुड हैव बीन समवेयर हियर, सो इट इज स्टिल ए बेरिश। ठीक है, तो यहां पे कहीं था प्राइस और ये इसके नीचे आया, सो इट इज स्टिल ए बेरिश इंडिकेशन। यानी कि ये जो यहां से यहां क्रॉस हुआ, एंड दिस इज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली बेसिकली वेयर द 26 पीरियड बेसिकली कम्स। आई विल ट्राई टू शो इट टू यू। आई विल रादर ट्राई टू शो इट टू यू इन रिप्ले मोड। तो डेली पे अच्छा, ओके, इसमें थोड़ा पहला मैं ये कर लेता हूँ बिकॉज आई रियली डोंट वांट यू टू गेट कंफ्यूज विद लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स। और इसे मैं ब्लू कर देता हूँ थोड़ा सा, तो आपको समझ में आ जाएगा। ठीक है, अब मैं डालता हूँ अब मैं इचिमुको को यहाँ पे डाल देता हूँ, और यहाँ से हम चलते हैं, अंडरस्टैंडिंग करते हैं कि भाई प्राइस अभी क्या है। प्राइस अभी भी बुलिश है। अगर ये ऐसे ब्रेकआउट होती है, इसके फ्रैक्टल के ऊपर क्लोज होती है, इट इज स्टिल ए बुलिश बिकॉज दिस शिका स्पैन इज अबव द प्रीवियस प्राइस। अबव द प्रीवियस प्राइस का मतलब है, मैं अभी आपको मैं ये बैकग्राउंड वाला लेके चलता हूं, बैकडेटेड वाला। ये लास्ट क्लोजिंग प्राइस है, इसका 26 माइनस कर दीजिए। अच्छा, ये हिंका भी कैलकुलेट करता है, यानी कि दिस इज एग्जैक्टली इट कैलकुलेट्स द I don't know, this is my second time I experienced this. Whether this calculates the Hinkabi, I don't know. Hinkabi वो जापानीज लैंग्वेज है, ठीक है, बट इट इज स्टिल अबव द बुलिश सेंटिमेंट। तो प्राइस विल गो फर्दर अहेड। इसका एक ही इंडिकेशन है कि प्राइस विल मूव फर्दर अहेड। प्राइस मूव हुआ, जैसे जैसे प्राइस मूव हो रही है आप देख सकते हो प्राइस नीचे आया, एंड दिस हैज आल्सो कम नाउ। Now, very likely this gap it can come inside the gap and remain below the market. That means it indicates that market can enter in a sideways. ठीक है, अब उसे देखते हैं कैसे करके। Now, whenever गोइची होसोदा ने बोला कि whenever the price starts, the Chico span starts interacting in the price, विद इन द प्राइस, ये विद इन द प्राइस में एंटर हो गया यहां पे, दैट मीन्स वी आर इन द साइडवेज, हम लोग साइडवेज में। ब्रेकअप, उसने बोला कि ब्रेकअप द फ्रैक्टल पे आप बाई कर सकते हो, इसके ऊपर बाई कर सकते हो, इसके नीचे सेल कर सकते हो, यू कैन सेल इट, ब्रेकअप दिस। ठीक है, अब चलते आगे देखते। यू सी, until this candle forms, the Chicago span was not above the price, just it came above the price। यानी कि ये कैंडल जो है, दिस इज अ बाय सेटअप, इसके ऊपर वाला जो है आपका बाय सेटअप है, इसका ये जो नीचे वाला है, ये एक्चुअली दोनों कैंडल मिला के मैं एक कर रहा हूं, द डाउन बिलो, वन कैंडल बिलो दैट जो इंडिकेटर मिला है, दैट इज योर स्टॉप। ठीक है, तो लेट्स सी वेदर ये इसका कितना 20 का रहता है ना, इसका 20 का रहता है। तो लेट्स से वी बाय विद दिस, विद ओके, वी बॉट इट, ईओडी में हमने बाय कर लिया, एंड नाउ इट स्टार्टेड मेकिंग मूव। One second, I stopped it now. The price have come back inside the previous price range. That means it is showing either weakness, or it may show that it may continue as an one more horizontal line. तो यहां पे हमारा स्टॉप कहां है? आवर स्टॉप इज हियर, रिमेंबर दिस। मैं बता रहा हूं, दिस इज हाउ इट वर्क्स एक्चुअली। स्टॉप आपको ईओडी में लगेगा, एंड ऑफ द डे में लगेगा। नाउ यू आर स्टॉप्ड आउट। अच्छा, इन द मिडल 2-3 और कंपोनेंट्स भी देखना पड़ेगा, बट यू आर स्टॉप्ड आउट, सो यू सोल्ड इन द लॉस। ठीक है, now 1 second, again the price came back above this thing, and it made this thing, it is going to bounce from the previous price, we'll see. Now I am trying to explain you this is because no, it did not bounce. In fact, when you are stopped out, it came below and closed below now this is a sell setup. In order to have a sell setup, you must have a pullback of the Chicago span, go and tag this price. अभी आपको दिखाता हूं कि द प्राइस, ये जो शिकाव स्पैन है यहां से ऊपर की तरफ आके यहां से बाउंस होगा रिवर्सल में, यहां पे आपको सेल करनी है। ठीक है, मैं अभी दिखाता हूं आपको। ओके, इट कंटिन्यू डाउनवर्ड ट्रेंड। नाउ यू सॉ दिस, यहां पे रिवर्सल हुआ, शिकाव स्पैन केम अप टू हियर, नाउ वी आर सेलिंग इट, वी आर सेलिंग इट फॉर break up this। ठीक है, we are selling it now, let's sell it। वन सेकेंड, हाँ, देन इट केम आउट एक्चुअली द कंपोनेंट जो है, नाउ इट इज शोइंग पॉजिटिव, दैट मीन्स ये जो यहां तक आया था यहां पे हमें बुक कर लेना था, वी वेटेड अप टू वेदर इट विल गो अप टू दिस वन। ठीक है, द अदर कंपोनेंट्स वी इग्नोर्ड, so only we are looking into one component and then we are in the loss actually। now it is showing it is a bullish market, right? It is showing bullish market, you need to wait for this to come back and tag this before it starts moving up। अगर आपको एंट्री नहीं मिला है, भाई मुझे एंट्री नहीं मिला है करके, बट इट केम इनसाइड द प्राइस, नाउ इट केम आउटसाइड द प्राइस, यहां पे बाहर आ गया। अच्छा, ये एक दिन आप ध्यान में रखिए, फ्रॉम हियर वी आर इन द साइडवेज ओनली एंड प्राइस इज इंटरेक्टिंग विद इन दिस रेंज। So this basically Goichi Hosoda says that when the price starts interacting in this, you will have a losses. And he has mentioned, out of his 6 books, he has mentioned in one book how to trade this. Buy at support, sell at resistance. Buy at support, sell at resistance. Something he said. But that is the next time. The goal is basically to understand the Chicago span bullish and bearish sentiment. We have to account the other part of the indicator also. Now this is a bullish, let's buy it। now it is bullish, it is breaking out of the bracket। now we have to understand our stop will now become the this break of this fractal, this becomes our stop on closing basis only, because we are looking into daily। it did not close below this, but basically what happened, it surpassed this candle surpassed and closed above that, so and making a hammer here, suggesting that it's a bullish sentiment and we are still going up। now I will go, because it started entering in the previous area range valley, it's called rally and valley, so I will now book my this thing। now what is the idea? The idea is that Chicago span basically helps you to identify change in the momentum, okay, but how the change in the momentum basically takes place? The change in the momentum basically takes place because you are counting this as an ATR. For example, ATR is coming down and bearish trend is also coming down. Just a minute, let me again delete it. Say for example, let me take this. This is a bearish sentiment which is coming down. Then you have a ATR that is also coming down. So you will not come to know what is the ATR you are using. But here we are using a 26 period ATR, average true range. What happens is, whenever the price flips from bearish to positive signal, basically you are getting an indication that the ATR has crossed the average ATR has crossed the bearish sentiment and became a positive. Okay, so this became a positive. So the idea is that when you use it along with other four tools, this basically confirms you that whether the trend has become positive or whether the trend has become negative. Now I will go to the shortest period and I will try to tell you how exactly it happens. I will go to 15 minutes and what I will do is I will just show you the other lines: conversion, lagging and plot background. And conversion, okay, I'll go with this one I'll go with red, and this one I will go with I think this one. Okay, here both I will increase the depth because a graphical representation is far more important. Now remember this Chicago span. I'll do this one. I'll do one thing. This is, I'll go with the black. So you will, okay, black is okay. Now for instance, using cloud and other things, I will come next. Cloud and TK, this thing. When the price closed above this, the Chicago closed above this. So this is a solid indication that it will move up. The second thing is the depth of the cloud is so less that it will straight away it started moving up. Once when it comes up to here, what happens when it comes to here? You have a bearish engulfing here. You have bearish engulfing here when price makes a deep pull and then move up. Okay? You have bearish engulfing. When bearish engulfing is reversed here, you know the price action. Once the new high is made and then if it is ignored, you make to exit your position. You are not going to short sell. Remember this, you are not sell it. You will only exit the position. When you exit the position, the first it will come here as an impulse. It will break the Kijun-sen and Tenkin-sen both. And then when it come here, at that time the Chicago span is still on the above side. You can see this. The Chicago is still above the price. Then what happens is, then the price starts moving up here. Then the Chicago starts moving up here. But Chicago enters bearish sentiment. Here it enters a bearish sentiment and it gets rejected from here. It does not close above. So when it gets rejected from here, at that moment your job is to short sell here, and I think it is here. I will have to check it. 1 second please. Yeah, you can short sell here. And your target is, actually your target becomes this one. But here what happened? The price basically did not come to this. It gapped up and it reversed completely. When it gapped up and reversed completely, this is also not a new high. It is an old high. And when price closed below this, it is a clear indication that the price is coming down. And when this was happening, you have a Kumo cloud which is very flat here. Kumo cloud will be very flat in this condition. When Kumo cloud is flat, you know that when this is flat, which is printed in the future, when this is flat, you know that you may likely get this. When this was printed, it went up there, then it came back, and when this was crossed, we have a crossover in the future. When future crossover takes place, you are full confirmation. You have full confirmation to sell, short sell, stop above here, and take profit. I'll tell you. Just a minute. When you short sell here, your stop is here, and your take profit is 1:2. Definitely 1:2. This is 1 is to 2. But when you see, I'll just pull this here, 1 is to 2, this is 1 is to 2. But when you see here, the price goes back and tags it, comes 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 back and tags it, and one final move it makes. Then it starts making a legs here. Legs in the sense of price rejection over here. So any momentum that gives us a rejection over here, you are at that moment when the rejection is taking place. When the rejection is taking place, you can see this is making a higher low here. This is making a higher low. When this candle was formed, this was formed. Okay. So now you know that it is very likely to pull back. So your idea is to get out of here. So even though you make this complete use of this, your profit would have been up to this one. That means 1 is to 3.8. That means you will risk around about 1 second 248 points stops. You will make 942 points as a profit. That is 1 is to 3.8. When they give you this kind of this thing, they give you very, very big revenue. Now here what happened? Here when this was forming, the price went from here to here, then it went flat. Then when this candle is closed, it went positive. When the positive took place, this is our buy, this is our stop. Yes, because we know if a crossover has taken place in the future, and when this price was closing here, there was a Chicago span that is already upside. That was already upside. So we thought, okay, let's enter. And when you make the such entries, you have an entry here and you have a stop just how much? 264 point stop, and you have 1 is to 2. Definitely 1 is to 2. And you made it. In fact, you made more than 1 is to 2. You made up to 1 is to 2.38. You need to learn without hesitation. You need to follow the rules. If you don't follow the rules, yes, this looks like very chaos, but it is very, very healthy trade. You have just straight away you have a gap up and you reached your target. That's all. All right. We will discuss some other components in upcoming days. Thank you.